welcome back to the teachings of Joseph. I'm Cindy Edison. We are moving forward on our 7 steps to self-discovery and healing in Joseph's Allow Your Soul to Lead book number 2. These steps that we are handing out, bear with me while I get this under control here, that we are discussing are really the foundation for our movement forward to the new earth vibration. We need to adopt the perspective of that vibration in order to move into it. Joseph said to me one time, Cindy, include us in your vibration, which means we expand to include that new vibration. So if you're following us, and I hope you are realizing that these steps, this foundation for their teaching is based in self-responsibility. And that is because it is all about vibration. And nobody can do anything to your vibration without your consent. That is the one thing that holds everything that we have control of, because everything is created vibrationally, right? So let's move on to number 5 today. I will read 1 through 4, just so we can kind of keep ourselves in the flow here. So let me get to that page. I'm reading it right out of the book. Okay, so number 1 says, I am the creator of my own reality, and the higher power I seek is within me. I love that. That's the foundation, right? It is the foundation of everything. It is the concrete to this whole message. We create our own reality, and the higher power they're talking about, of course, is our God consciousness, right? Where everything that we are is. Huh? Okay, number 2 says, I have the power within me to restore and heal my thoughts and my body to its original form and purpose for being. And all of that, what they are calling healing here, which has evolved to expansion, is based in vibration. It's all vibrational. So the power within us is that consciousness and the alignment where that healing occurs. You know, we did a quote one day that said, and I posted several times, that said, when you are in alignment, you are in the space where healing occurs. Because when you're in alignment, you cannot have anything that's out of alignment. And all illness, all sickness is out of alignment. That just means that there is no vibrational agreement between the thoughts that manifested that illness and your soul. So I'm not going to go too far into these things, getting off track a little bit. Okay, so number 3 says, I acknowledge that each decision I make is of my own free will and my own choice, and I alone am responsible for the creation of all manifestations in my life. And again, that's because everything you create is vibrational, and you are responsible for your own vibration. Number 4, and I quote, through my own discovery of who I really am and through the acknowledgement of my eternal nature, I understand there is no wrong. There is only vibrationally chosen experiences, which always lead me to more opportunities for choosing. We're talking about choosing vibration. They're saying it a million different ways. It all comes back to our responsibility to ourselves and our own vibration for our own manifestations. And that's in every area of our lives, you know, the jobs that we get and do, and the relationships that we have, and how we feel about ourselves. It's all vibrational. That's the basis for everything. Okay, so let's move on to number 5. And it says, in each moment, I have the ability to choose differently. As long as there is choice, there is hope, and there is always choice. I know a lot of us need to hear that right now. There is always hope, and there's always hope because there's always choice, because you are the chooser of your own vibration. You are the creator of your own reality, which is created first vibrationally. And then as we agree with it, it unfolds for us in the physical sense. So this is a big shift for the current human aspect. So this is why we're taking one step at a time. Okay, I'm scrolling down so we can read how Joseph expands on this, number 5. And they say, the soul's existence is experienced moment by moment, hence the term momentum, because the soul understands its eternal nature and how it creates. When you build momentum, you are vibrationally building your moments, your eternal moments, choice by choice, sifting and sorting through your thoughts and choosing your path. This demonstrates the importance of being aware and engaged with your moment by moment thoughts and how you are building your path through what means of momentum. It is either soul based or contrast based, those of the ego's presentation. We're going to talk about that in a second, of course. They go on to say, contrast is a balancer. The universe is always presenting balance by way of contrast for the purpose of choice. There is always choice because there is always thought. When you acknowledge, then experience the different manifestations brought about by way of thought vibration, only then are you able to recognize your power to change. Your true power lies within your ability to choose, and by this recognition, you deliberately create. When you turn your power of choosing over to that of your ego-driven momentum, hang with me on that for a second, you move vibrationally away from the path of your soul. This too is a choice, whether you acknowledge your power in it or not. You are always choosing your vibration through your thoughts and momentum, which is the creating force of your eternal life, physical or not. It's all up to you. So what Joseph is obviously saying here, on the new earth, we will live moment by moment. This is how the 5D beings exist, and this is why they manifest moment by moment. There is no resistance. There's no lag in timing because they have knowing. We have resistance. So what they're saying is that when you understand your own vibrational makeup and the power that you have within you, which is your God consciousness alignment, then you can control your manifestations. So when we're choosing out of alignment, and I want to talk about that for a second, when they said you turn your power of choosing over to that of your ego-driven momentum. What they mean by that is the ego-driven momentum is the momentum that the ego delivers emotionally when we, the human aspect, are choosing out of alignment thoughts and building out of alignment pathways. When we build out of alignment pathways, we are also building our manifestations from that space. And until we shift out of that vibrational pattern, as we shift out of that vibrational pattern and we move more into the space of alignment and begin creating from there, we continue to get the stuff we don't want. So when they say moment by moment choosing, they're talking about focusing only on your alignment with your soul. Joseph told me one time, Cindy, all you have to do, all we want you to do, all we want you to focus on is your alignment with us. That way, you will always be ready. When you're focused on alignment, you are standing in the space of readiness, right? You are opening up the pathway, opening up the doors for the universe to unfold your purpose, which is found in alignment. And when you are focused in alignment, all the knowing is there, the trusting is there, the joy, the peace, the love, the abundance of everything is in alignment. So, including your purpose, including the process of manifestation, all spiritual processes are in alignment. So, they are encouraging us to stay in alignment. And one way we do that is to recognize our vibrational power. When we recognize where our power is, which is in our choosing, we do a lot better. So let me go back up here to number 5 and just read that again. It's really short. Number 5 is a good one. Okay, so in each moment, I have the ability to choose differently. If you don't like what you're living, choose something else. Choose something that will manifest in a way that you prefer. If you're choosing from an out of alignment space, you are choosing to manifest from that space too. And you're not going to like it. No manifestation that is created from the space of out of alignment choosing is ever to our physical liking. We've gotten kind of segued into believing that life is hard, and in order to get anywhere you need to work a million hours a year, whatever it is, that life is just difficult. We've been told that from day one, and in the contrast, it certainly is. Does not have to be. Regardless of what's going on outside of our own reality, really is a choice as to whether we want to participate in that or not. There are many, many realities, in fact, unlimited realities, because everybody creates their own reality and everybody has a unique vibration. So every vibration manifests uniquely, right? So that's why it's another thing that's good not to compare yourself or wherever you are in life to anyone else, because their experiences and your experiences are very different, very unique. So, and everybody's on a different time frame, different timeline, and the third dimensional contrasting makeup of the third dimensional realm, bunch of timelines in there. All vibration, every vibration has its own timeline, right? So anyway, we're going to get into that, all that stuff. But anyway, so they're saying you have the ability to choose what you want to experience. So we encourage you to please choose from the space of alignment. You are guaranteed to love your manifestations when you do that, because they are based in your soul's perspective, which is all love. So they go on to say, as long as there is choice, there is hope, and there is always choice. That is our free will. Our free will is found within our choosing. So this is an interesting step, number 5, kind of bring it into, they're going from choosing and creating momentum to laying out a pathway. If you haven't seen our podcast on creating a new pathway, a new reality, check that out too, because that will help as we all are moving into this new vibration through the chaos that is only getting bigger and bigger and bigger here. We must make a choice. And the less you stay engaged in the chaos, the further forward you go, the easier it is to go forward. You can certainly be aware, but once you start focusing on something that is out of alignment, and the chaos is certainly out of alignment through eons of time, eons of lifetimes, that is erupting now like a big volcano. So stay aware, stay informed, but make your own decisions, because your truth is found in your own alignment. And so make decisions that are based on your own knowing, not on what you're hearing. The chaos has a lot of factors in there, and the factors are also manifestations of out of alignment teachings and out of alignment thinking. So we would caution you to tread lightly in the chaos. If you're fooling around in there, we would recommend that you shift your perspective to your soul's perspective and move forward with us. It's much more fun, and we're all going there anyway. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to wrap this up, trying to keep these shorter, trying something new with the video. We'll see how far that goes. We love you guys. Thank you for following us. Stay engaged with this stuff. I will put up number 6 and 7 as soon as I can, and then we're going to do a review of everything. So check us out on Instagram at the Teachings of Joseph. I'm posting their quotes there every day. They're teaching us through their quotes too. And also check out their Allow Your Soul to Lead series that really sets the foundation for this movement forward. You can find those on Amazon or at the website, teachingsofjoseph.com. They will flip you over to Amazon. So thank you guys. Thank you for joining us. And we are grateful that you are here. So we will see you back here for number 6 as soon as I will get off my butt and do it. Anyway, love you guys. Bye.